Before we start with the live presentation, what I'd like to do is I'd like to thank our Sports Information Department, Chris Mckinnon and Paul Blow, for a great job that they did with the video. Our first award is going to be the Colonel Pride Award. And I'm going to be talking with head coach Bori May of women's volleyball to speak about Shay Matthews. Hey, Bori, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
We're hanging in there. It's been some tough times, but I think we're pushing things forward. Tell me a little bit about Shay Matthews. I see her down in the offices all the time. She's always working hard. This is a great accomplishment for her. Tell us a little bit about her.
Yeah, well, first of all, congratulations, Shay, for receiving the Colonel Pride Award. Shay's been a pivotal part of the women's volleyball program at Curry College. From being on the dean's list all 4 years to double majoring in public health and friendship. Also, being involved in student government, SAC, and, I think Global Leadership Academy and many other organizations. She's also had time to be our captain for the volleyball program. I mean, Shay's been a model, student athlete that embodies what being a Curry Colonel is all about. And she's kind and driven, and all while doing it with a smile. I wished her best of luck, at Boston University and her continued success.
Thank you very much, Coach. Shay, congratulations. Our second Colonel Pride Award, we're going to call in softball coach Bruce Weckworth, who will be speaking about Caroline Johnson. Okay. A little bit of an issue here. Hey, Bruce, can you hear me?
I can hear you great. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Bruce, tell us a little bit about Caroline, what she brings to the table, how much she meant to the softball program through the 4 years that she's been here.
Great. And, I'm just honored that she was our recipient or co-recipient. Always nice to have a Milton girl recognized for any of our Curry Awards. I've known Caroline since probably her sophomore year of high school when she had her first visit to talk about Curry and the academic programs and what softball would mean to her if she was to enroll here. And throughout her 4 years, Vin, she's been, one of the most well-liked, well-known. She can't walk around campus without knowing just about every person she comes in contact with. And really great as a senior to be recognized by your teammates as one of our leaders, as our team captain, one of our team captains. And I can tell you this, and she'll be glad to hear this. I thought she and the other captains were doing an amazing job this spring, and sad that our season came to a halt because I was excited to see the rest of their leadership throughout this spring campaign. I think Caroline's involvement with SAC, she was our president of our Curry chapter and represented us well out at SAC events off campus, full of ideas, full of energy, always just loves Curry, is an alum that we should be really proud of.
Bruce, thank you very much for your input on Caroline. Caroline, congratulations. You did a great job. I loved seeing you every day in the office. You always brought a smile to everybody down in athletics over at the Student Center.
Thanks, Vin.
No problem. Have a great night.
Thank you.
Our next award is the Colonel Pride Award for a supporter. Coming onto the computer now will be our Sports Information Director, Chris Mckinnon, and the Sports Information Assistant, Paul Blow. who is going to be speaking about Maria Sansonito, our alum.
Thanks, Vinny. Yeah, Maria plays a huge role in the department. Anyone who's around knows her and knows what she does. But for those who aren't as familiar, during our winter seasons, like I said in the video, she helps with both our men's and women's basketball teams. I have the pleasure of working side by side with her, putting in the stats for both teams. And then in the spring, she helps out with softball as well, which is, she's a huge asset because Chris and I are the only two in the sports information department. So let's say we have a day where lacrosse is playing at home, softball's playing at home, baseball's playing at home. We need a little bit of help, and Maria's always there. She always fills in, and she's just a really, really great person to have.
Yeah, and I can echo Paul's sentiments. I've known Maria for the last 4 years, and she's been a tremendous asset for our department and our office. And her job is we take it, we don't take it for granted because she travels on the road with softball. There's a lot of things that she does that game day stuff that a lot of people don't see much, but inputting stats and that kind of stuff.
Absolutely. Congratulations, Maria.
Congrats, Maria.
Thanks, guys. I'll echo that. Maria, congratulations. Always love to see you. And drop by the office sometime soon. We'll get you some more gear. Our next awards are the Scholar Athlete of the Year awards. There's to be a male scholar athlete and a female scholar athlete. Our first presenter will be TJ Manisterski, our men's ice hockey coach, who will be speaking about Jordan Williamson. Hey, TJ, how you doing?
Doing great.
I think we got you straight and you're upright, so this is super. Tell us a little bit about Jordy. I mean, I see him around all the time. He's a great kid, outstanding in the classroom, which, getting the Male Scholar Athlete of the Year award, you would expect that. But I got to spend some time with him out in Budapest and really got to know him a little bit more, him and his father. Tell us a little bit about Jordy.
Well, Jordy is a perfect example of somebody who's leaving the Curry College hockey program and the campus of Curry College in a better place than he found it. His list of accomplishments are vast, and so much so that I have to read them because I couldn't memorize all of them. So he was a Sigma Beta Delta, an Alexander Graham Bell Honor Society member, winner of the High Achievement in Business Award. He was an academic All-American 4 times. He was a co-founder and secretary of the Accounting Club, a SAC member, a study hall assistant and peer tutor, and of course the captain of our hockey team. But I think the biggest testament to who he is the fact that he's the first time in all of my years of coaching and playing where a captain was a unanimous vote by his teammates and coaching staff. And I think that's the credit to the character he is and the success that he certainly will have in the future.
TJ, thank you very much. Jordy, congratulations, and stay in touch. The next award we're going to be giving out is the Female Scholar Athlete of the Year. The winner of this award is Courtney Leamer. Courtney's a 2-sport athlete, both in women's soccer and women's lacrosse. So we're going to call in Coach Bridgie Palatino and Ian O'Byrne to speak a little bit about Courtney. Hello, ladies.
Hello.
How's everybody doing?
Good.
That's good. Good to hear. Good to hear. Bridgie, why don't you speak first on behalf of Courtney, please?
I'm happy to do so, Vinny, and I apologize. You might have to start playing the music as to when to start to go off. But as Vinny mentioned, I'm the women's soccer coach, and I have an honor and privilege to talk about Court. But before I talk about our exceptional student scholar athlete, I just want to thank Vinny and our athletic department and Chris and Paul for being able to put our student athletes first to still have this virtual event. It speaks a lot to you all in putting our student athletes first. But in regards to Courtney's honor and recognition as a scholar athlete at Prairie College, I would argue Courtney's a difference between being good and being great. And of course, I'm a little biased getting to work with her, but I think she really should be the poster child of what it means to be a Division III student athlete. So see her face on any Division III billboards. But her ability to achieve excellence in the classroom is unmatched. She's able to balance being a dual sport athlete and also a captain for both sports. It's really something special, really something unique. And again, I would argue it's just being the difference between being good and what's being great. I want to congratulate her on her academic recognition, obviously getting Dean's List every semester. She's been a frequent member of our 4.0 club, and then also most recently earning the Academic Excellence in Education Award. She's able to do all of that academically, while we know managing two sports, being a captain of two sports, and then also having to go through a coaching change in not just one sport, but also through two sports. So in the short amount of time I've had to work with her, it's been a privilege, and I'm very proud of who she's become and the leader she's become and what she's been able to demonstrate. And I know she'll continue to be a great leader as she's teaching third graders at our elementary school in New Bedford. And I do want to thank her parents, Lucy and Paul, and her sister, Coach Lima, and their adorable dog, Stella, for just being a great support for our family on and off the field. And just want to say on behalf of Prairie College and our women's soccer troop, we're really proud of you for, again, showing us the difference of becoming a good leader and becoming a great leader. So thank you, Courtney.
Bridgie, thank you. And unfortunately, the women's lacrosse season was cut short. You didn't get to see all of Courtney, although you did have a year last year with her. Why don't you say a few words about Courtney as well?
Yeah, of course. I mean, thank you, Bridgie, for putting in the legwork and getting all of her stats out there. That's very helpful for me. Now I get to just talk about the, mushy stuff. Court and I have only been together for the last 2 years, but ultimately Court is a standout in pretty much everything she does. I mean, something pretty memorable for me is that, sitting in my office talking about academics in our one-on-one meeting, Court was never happy with the 98, happy with the 99. She pushed for the 100. When she had 98 to 99 in every other assignment, every other class, she just differentiated herself by always wanting to be excellent. And she rubs off on her teammates and she rubs off on those around her. And the people that get to be with Court are better for it because she pushes them and she holds herself and those around her to a really high standard. We really value that on the women's lacrosse team, which is why she was one of our 4 captains this year. She just leads by example. She's unassuming and she gets it done every single day. And for that, I'm very, very proud of her. She's going to continue to do great things, and I'm just excited to see what the world holds for her.
And thank you very much. Greatly appreciated. Ladies, have a great night, and I'll see you a little bit later on.
Okay, thank you.
Our last awards are the Male and Female Athlete of the Year awards. Our first one will be the Male Athlete of the Year, which was Hunter Atwood from football. And joining us now, head coach Skip Bandini. Here's Coach. Hey, Coach, how you doing? Hit your mute. There you go. Here we go. How's everything going, Coach?
Going unbelievable. It's awesome.
Hunter Atwood, he's one of those guys that you earn your money coaching. I enjoyed watching him play for 4 years. High energy, motors always running. A typical Curry College football player. Tell us a little bit about him.
Well, I just think he's an outstanding kid. I mean, from the time that I met him and his mother in the first recruiting day, you could tell he was special. He came in as a freshman and played for us right away. He just carried himself with a bunch of confidence. Just a tremendous kid. I know Coach Alous, I've been here 17 years. Coach Alous has been here 16 years, and Coach Alous is his positional coach, and I know both of us are extremely proud of him. He's not a guy that worries about awards. He wasn't worried about personal achievement. He's always worried about team first. Never want to let the team down. Never want to let his teammates down. He's just a great person, great guy. I know he's going to go off and do great things in the workforce. And Terry College will be proud of him, and I'm sure he'll get back to Terry because I know he's extremely proud of what Terry's done for him. So, Vinnie, thanks for this opportunity.
Thank you. Hunter, congratulations on a great season and a great 4 years with the Colonels. Our last award is the Female Athlete of the Year. I'm going to be bringing back Coach O'Byrne to come back onto the computer screen and to speak a little bit about Abby Dubell.
Yeah, absolutely. Abby, or Deuce as we call her, is prolific. We heard earlier tonight how Paul kind of rattled off some of her stats, and I'll let individuals go through our record book to kind of see the quantifiable impact that she's had on this program. But beyond that, Abby, very similarly to Court, leads by example. She is not necessarily unassuming. She can be a little bit dramatic on the field sometimes, but earns everything that she gets. And she is something to marvel at, truly, because when the going gets tough, Dukes gets tougher. So every time we needed her, every time we relied on her, she came through. And that's why she's won the awards that she's won. And it's not a matter of just being talented. Dukes works every single day. And it's what makes her an elite athlete. And I'm very proud of her. And she's just going to continue to do things well in this world because she tries and she puts it all out there. She's currently working right now. She's at a hospital, fighting the good fight, I would say, right now. So, we miss her and we're going to miss her. And I wish her the best of luck.
Annie, thank you very much. Have a great night.
You too. Thank you.
Abby, congratulations. Congratulations to all of our student athlete winners. You are special. And I hope everybody stays safe, stays healthy, and stays positive. Go Colonels, and I will see you all in the fall.